They're working hard to close the cultural gap and highlight the Asian Pacific communities here in Michigan. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hassan. This is Comcast Newsmakers. Joining me now is the owner of the Michigan Korean Weekly and My Asian, Tack-Yong Kim. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Good morning. Thank you for the invitation.
Two different papers. One we'll talk about first has been around for a long time, about 15 years. The Michigan Korean Weekly. You founded this paper. Why did you do so, and who does it serve and how?
15 years ago, I was trying to come up with a tool to communicate within the community, because I saw, even though we have 41,000 Korean community members, but we are not communicating enough. So that's the reason why I started it.
And what type of information, content? Is it local? Is it national? Does it talk a lot about Korea, or does it talk about what's happening in the local community?
All of the above. And we are concentrated on talking about local issues, of course, but we cover nationwide issues, especially this year about the election, which is very fun. And also what's happening in Korea as well.
Okay. So obviously it must have been going well, and there must be a need out there in the community, because May 1st, big launch of your newest paper, My Asian, which is different how than the Korean Weekly.
Right. I've served my Korean community only with Michigan Korean Weekly, but I saw the need of Pan-Asian magazine. So we are building up the first one, and it is so far the only one to cover the whole 400,000 Asian people who are contributing to the community to make it better.
And it is not that this is your new paper, but it is going to be published in a hard copy like this.
Right. It's going to be the magazine. It's something that you can buy from Barnes and Nobles as well. So very high quality, small letter size paper. But it's going to be a very high-end premium quality.
And available in both English and non-English versions?
It is only English version.
Only English version.
Right, because all the Asian Pacific Islanders, the common language should be English. There are a lot of different languages we cannot communicate.
So that does make sense, even though the Korean Weekly is available sometimes in both. This will only be in English, and also a digital version as well. Is it accessible online?
Yeah, myasian.com is already open about 2 months ago, and then the first premiere issue of the magazine, monthly magazine, will be launching May 1st.
So a little soft open for a while, see how it goes. I would imagine same premise. There's going to be some international news, local news, guest columns, what's going on, events and that type of thing?
We have about 600 plus Asian corporations and more small store owners, and they are not highlighted in anywhere. So we are going to have business-oriented articles, and also cultural awareness, and then lifestyle that we can enjoy here in Michigan.
How important is that to the Asian community to have something like this to bring everybody together?
Because without a communication tool, the community itself cannot grow enough. So we should know what's happening in Chinese community, Japanese community, or Indian community, and we can be the customer for each other. And then we can also participate through this magazine to know more about what's happening in general community, so that we can actually come together in a better way.
Well, what a great time to launch. As you mentioned, going into the election, you have a lot to write about over the next several months. Congratulations on a great launch and on 15 years of the Michigan Korean Weekly. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
For more information on today's topic, you can visit either MichiganKoreans.com or myasian.com. Today's Comcast Newsmaker was Tack-Yong Kim, the owner of the Michigan Korean Weekly and My Asian.